This year, due to the pandemic, students weren't the only ones that had the choice whether to do remote or in-person learning options. Teachers did too. English teacher Rachel Cronin made the decision to return to the classroom, even though she faced a fierce battle with cancer just 2 years ago.
I thought about putting in to teach remotely, but just seeing how I felt being at home during the lockdown and being distant from my students, I figured I would rather at least be here and see people in person than to be at home on the computer. The reason I got into teaching is because I like teenagers, and I would rather be around them even if I have to be extra careful.
Even though she falls into a health risk category as a breast cancer survivor, Mrs. Cronin said she felt compelled to be in the classroom with her students this year.
When I had radiation, it knocked out some of my lymph nodes, and so I have lymphedema in my arm, and they're just you're just a little bit more susceptible. Between the chemo and the radiation, you're just more susceptible to illness. Just a little bit extra careful with washing my hands and staying away from anybody who tells me they're sick. I try not to collect things so that I'm not touching a lot of papers. Just not kneeling down and talking to students, but everyone's just you just need to be more careful. Not so careful that I stay home, because that would make me crazy, but just careful enough that I just take extra precautions.
Due to Mrs. Cronin's courage coming in person this year, she has made a positive impact on her students.
So Miss Cronin coming in, even though she beat cancer 2 years ago, it's really inspiring to me, and it wants me to be a better person and be a better leader because she cares about us and she cares about our education.
Knowing that she is at a great health risk and that she's coming to teach in person, it's very impactful on us as the students because it shows that she really cares about teaching and she's willing to risk her health to teach us.
Although this school year is looking very different, Mrs. Cronin is glad she made the decision to return to the classroom, even if that includes practicing a different teaching approach and taking more precautions at both school and home. I'm Mia Sacker, NBC News.